What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. You can see by the title of today's video, we got new wheels. If you saw on my Instagram, I posted them already, but man, they came out so good. I'm pumped how they came out. They really suit the car. I'm gonna show you guys some clips, but man, it looks crazy. I guess I've never really talked about the cars I've had, like how I got into the car scene. Because like some of you may be seeing this car, but like this is not my first car. This is technically my third car. But for now, we're gonna get into the mods that we've done to the GTI so far. So we'll start from the front of the car and then we'll move back. The first thing you can see is the Batchkins Amber Delete. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty subtle. It definitely gives the car more of a meaner look. Shout out Batchkins for real though. They plugged your boy. But yeah, headlights look crazy. We'll go under the hood next. Gotta open this shit up. This is the engine bay for real. Okay, first thing you obviously tell, got the cold air intake. And then you can't really tell back there, but there is a turbo inlet, a blow-off valve, a turbo muffler delete, and I think that's it. Yeah, there's nothing too crazy going on right now. We did buy a downpipe. We're waiting for that to go in, but we have some stuff coming though. So stay tuned because I am going to make more YouTube videos about putting new stuff in. Moving on to the side. What do you have to say? These little side marker things. I know you can't really tell right now, but like they are smoked. Moving on to the inside. You can see carbon fiber steering wheel. Oh my, it looks crazy on the camera. Honestly, best mod I've done. It just, I don't know, something about the Alcantara and the carbon. And we got these little paddle shifter replacements. The leather seats. I would like the plaid seats over the leather, but they're kind of hard to get. We do at the back here have a little paint matched lip. It looks pretty good, to be honest. I love it. I would only either do this one or carbon, and I had to try paint match because I've never done paint match before. So yeah, these are the new wheels. They are, hold on, I gotta look this shit up. I forget. Super speed. I'll put it up on the screen. Super speed are, I'm gonna tell you guys the specs. We don't gatekeep around here. They're 18 by 8.5 plus 35. They were black. I got them painted silver. Shut up, Will. The tires I have, it's the same all the way around. They're Michelin Pilot Sport 4S. They are 235 40 18s all the way around. It's pretty good fitment. Yeah, it needs to be lowered a bit, but that's a job for the summer. But yeah, those are the wheel and tire specs. I don't want to see none of you copying this. I think it looks pretty good. I guess I'll go over how I got into cars. As you heard in the beginning of the video, this is actually my third car I've owned. If any of you guys have been around for a while, you guys know my old car, the Benz. But I was W204 Nick before this. I think that's where I got most of my audience from. I put a lot of money into that car. It wasn't that worth it, to be honest. If you were to ask me if I would do it again, I probably wouldn't. You're asking why? Probably just because the performance aspect of that car, it was actually terrible. There's no fun mods you could do, so it was kind of boring. But don't get me wrong, it was a great car. It brought me to where I am today. Forever grateful for that car. It was time to move on. My car, guys, I had to think for 3.5 years, and when you do everything in such a short period of time, the car doesn't really, it's not that fun anymore. Before the Mercedes, I had a Mazda 3 hatch. The funny thing is, when I sold the Mazda 3 for the Benz, I was like, I'll always end up in another hatch someday. Bro. I guess someday was last August. But yeah, it's been crazy. I've had this car for 8 months now. 8 months now. 6, 7. It's probably been the best 8 months of ownership. I've really had no complaints. I've done a lot to the car in 8 months. I don't know if I'm doing it too fast. I feel like there's so much you can do with this car, so it doesn't really matter how much you can do. There's always something else. It's so much fun to drive. Alright, we're getting off fucking track of the video. What got me into cars? I would say for like most car guys my age, Need for Speed played a big part in getting you into cars, and that was mine, to be honest. Need for Speed Undercover. Bro, that game had me in a chokehold when I was a kid. I love that game. I probably played it every day, to be honest. Need for Speed Most Wanted. I think that was the one that really, it set me up for failure. Seeing that M3 GTR and driving that thing in that game, it set me up for failure. I was set up from the start. That was really got me into cars. And then when I got older, you start seeing people with nice cars, and you're like, damn, I want to have my own nice car one day. Literally the story of how I got into cars. Nothing too crazy. It's not some crazy story. It was just from when I played games as a kid. But I think that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to be grinding YouTube this year. I always say I want to do YouTube, but I think we're actually going to stick to it. You guys better fucking hold me to it. That's it for today's video. If you want to see more videos like this, drop a comment, like, subscribe. But I'll see you guys in the next one.